surname, Matt?
I'd rather not give me surname. What's your collar number? Are you recording?
Am I recording? Yes, I am recording.
Why didn't you tell me?
Okay.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I've only just started recording.
You put it on in the car, didn't you?
Okay, I've only just started recording.
Right, well, you need to tell.
We're going to detain you for the purpose of a search. Okay.
You never told me. You never told me why you were.
Cameras on me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're supposed to tell people.
Alright, I'm not comfortable you being on police premises whilst.
I don't care less whether you're comfortable or not.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
This is a tyrant here, people.
Okay, what's your
She's
name,
going to
sir?
search us. It's none of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's
You're
not.
on police
Trust me,
premises.
trust me, it's not
taking
none of your
photographs
business.
and videos.
Trust me, it's none of your business.
Watch out, buddy.
Really isn't any of your business. It's a public place. I can take pictures. Come on then, off you go.
Contained in the
43.
Section 43.
Yeah.
Search under the Terrorism Act. So on PC Links based have it.
From the very first moments, the encounter veers off course. A uniformed woman approaches Matt and orders him to stop filming outside the station, claiming his presence makes her feel uncomfortable. But personal unease is not a lawful basis for detention under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The law requires clear, specific grounds to suspect involvement in terrorist activity. The situation becomes even more telling when her colleague struggles to name the very power they're relying on, while Matt himself confidently identifies Section 43, exposing a sharper grasp of the law than the officers confronting him. In reality, calmly filming in a public place falls nowhere near the threshold required to justify a stop or detention.
Can I get a copy of that?
Put your arm down. No, don't
I'll put that there. Excuse me, I'm entitled to film, okay?
You're not. I'm asking you.
If I want to film your personal cars, I can. There's no law against
I'm
it.
asking you to leave.
And I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done. Don't touch me, I'm on public. Get
It
lost.
doesn't matter that you're on public.
Say hello
Okay,
to-
keep walking away.
No, I can be here if I want to be. All right, you're going to get yourself in deep trouble, lass.
Okay.
If you touch me, deep
Why?
trouble because
Why?
I'm not doing anything wrong. You've searched
Okay.
me. You're satisfied.
We've told you
I'm
to
stood
stop
here.
filming our
I'm
vehicles
allowed to. You're
and
not
our
allowed to do
personal
that.
cars,
You're not allowed
okay?
to do that.
So please leave.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why,
No, I
why
won't.
are you here then?
Because I feel like it. Catching tyrants like you and him. I will stand here and I will get every single personal car now, whereas I wouldn't have before.
Would you? Okay.
Excuse me. Right, this is the start. Deep trouble. Deep trouble. Deep. Say goodbye to you.
Once the frisk turns up nothing, you'd expect her to step back. Instead, she doubles down. Matt continues recording, lawfully exercising his right in a public place, while she begins shoving him and jostling his camera. At that point, it's clear this is no longer about enforcing the law. It's about forcing out someone she simply doesn't want there. Unfortunately, this pattern plays out far too often. When officers realize they have no legal footing, some resort to pressure and intimidation. The empty search should have ended the encounter, but Matt's calm refusal to be bullied turned it into a personal confrontation. What started as a supposed safety check quickly devolved into a naked power play.
These guys won't open the door now because they just assaulted me outside the police station and took my phone off me. Because I was filming the cars. Well, love, this is what it gets you. Make a note of every single one of them. And that's that stupid cow that works there. But not for much longer. Well done, Ben. You were absolutely right. That was pretty much one of the most shocking ones I've ever come across. Actually assaulted on the public land and had my phone stolen off me. And they've just got themselves in a whole heap of trouble. And yes, I will be pursuing this one, make no mistake about it. A lot of the ones where I get a bit of aggro off them, I tend not to do anything. It takes something special, and this is a special one.
Matt wasn't about to let the incident fade into the background. He sought legal support from HNK, filed a claim, and ultimately secured a payout for the unjustified search and rough handling. The result shows that the system can be held to account, at least to a degree. When a viewer jokingly asked if he'd struck gold, Matt quipped that he'd made millions, though the reality was likely a far more modest figure in the low thousands. The real issue, however, is where that money came from. It wasn't paid by the officer who overstepped, it came from public funds. Every time rules are broken, taxpayers end up covering the cost. And if Matt's case raised eyebrows, there's more to come. Mr. Auditor also took his fight to court and will reveal exactly how much he was awarded.
What is?
This is here, come on.
Oh, I didn't know. The gate was open.
Well, follow me then. And
Well, I've recorded what I needed anyway, so no problem.
come on then.
I am doing.
Alright.
You're very impatient.
This is private property and you're recording. These are private vehicles.
They are private vehicles, and I am coming. I walked slower than you.
Faster than that a minute ago.
I know, but my legs are aching now.
Come on.
My legs are aching, just give me a minute. Have a bit of compassion for people who's got bad legs.
Come on. You're so right down now. Come on.
You sound like you're talking to a dog, you know. Come on, come on.
It's trespassing. Can I ask you what you're doing, sir?
You can ask me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there. What are you doing? Yes, please. Can I ask you what your name is?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, you're currently trespassing on police property. Can I ask you what your name is?
You can ask me, yeah, I'm not telling
Okay, so
you.
what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
What's your name and your date of birth?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, why not?
Mr. Auditor was already on his way out of the car park, calmly escorted by an officer and complying with every instruction given. The situation was fully under control, until a second officer suddenly rushed in, seemingly unaware of the calm exchange unfolding. Without any explanation or context, he slapped Mr. Auditor with a trespassing allegation and demanded his personal details. That's where the problem begins. The gate was wide open, there were no warning signs, and simply walking into an unmarked car park isn't a criminal offense. At most, it's a civil issue. Mr. Auditor had already agreed to leave peacefully. But instead of de-escalating the situation, this officer chose to assert his authority. When Mr. Auditor politely declined to provide his information, the officer didn't hesitate, he escalated the confrontation.
Okay, can you explain to me why you're trespassing on police property?
Well, the gate was open, I didn't see any signs, and it looked like it was public.
So,
If it's not public, then I'll leave.
excuse me, what?
If it's not public, then I will leave.
It's
Okay.
not public, fella. There's plenty of signs on the gate that says police
The
property.
gate was open, I didn't see the sign. So, anyway, like I say, I mean, if it's not public, then I'll leave.
I'm asking you for your details.
I know you're
You're
asking
currently on the property that belongs to police,
I
and you
know.
shouldn't be. There's
Yeah.
no access to public here. Can I
Well, the
ask
gate
you?
was open.
Okay, can I ask you why you're here?
You can ask, yeah. My clients told me not to say anything.
Okay, who's your client?
None of your business.
Okay, so I'm again going to ask you, why are you filming in police property and police personnel and also police vehicles whilst you're here?
And I've answered that already.
Okay, I'm asking you why.
And I've answered that. My client said I'm not to tell anybody.
Okay, just detain this male here for me one second.
No, you're not detaining me.
Yes, you are.
No,
You are.
Exactly
You
what
are.
you
What are
are.
you detaining me
Until I
for?
can ascertain why you're on police
We need to
property
know what
and
your
what your
name is.
details are, you'll say
Well,
exactly
you
where
need
you
to tell
are.
me why you're detaining me. Why are you detaining me? What section?
You're on police property,
What
fella.
section?
You
You
shouldn't
can't-
be here.
I've got
You'll say
to-
exactly where you are?
No, I won't.
Okay,
I won't.
what's your details?
I'm not telling you my
Okay.
details. You're either going to arrest me or you're going to let me go. That's it. That's the only
Okay,
options
in
you've
that
got.
case, you're under arrest under the...
Mr. Auditor complied fully when asked to leave the police car park, no resistance, no drama. The gate was open, there were no visible no entry signs, and at most the situation could have amounted to a civil trespass. Despite this, a second officer intercepted him at the exit, accused him of trespassing, and demanded his personal details. Mr. Auditor politely refused. He was under no legal obligation to identify himself in those circumstances and calmly invited the officer to either arrest him or let him go. Instead of de-escalating, the officer doubled down. He detained Mr. Auditor without citing any lawful power, only later attempting to justify the detention by invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, a provision that requires specific, articulable suspicion of terrorism. By that point, Mr. Auditor had already left the premises peacefully. The detention was wholly unjustified. He later accepted a private law settlement of £6,000, paid from public funds, raising serious questions about where accountability truly lies. Matt's case follows a strikingly similar pattern. He was standing on a public pavement, lawfully filming the exterior of a police station, when an officer admitted she simply felt uncomfortable being recorded. That discomfort escalated into an unnecessary search and a physical shove of his camera. Matt asserted his rights, documented the encounter, and later sought legal redress. Like Mr. Auditor, he secured compensation in the low thousands, again paid by the public, not the officer involved. Neither incident posed any genuine threat to public safety. In both cases, officers escalated routine, low-risk encounters into displays of personal authority, bypassing proper legal safeguards. The outcome was the same: civilians briefly detained, rights infringed, and public funds diminished.